Yes, I. Greetings in the name of our mighty Black Divine Emperor, Black God of Ethiopia, the God of all life force, King Selassie Jah Rastafari. Yes, I. As you can see the caption, who won the University of the West Indies? U.W.I. Who won? Who won the University of the West Indies? Plenty people in the Caribbean and in Jamaica think that the government of the Caribbean and the people of the Caribbean won, and the people of the Caribbean won the university. But it is not so. The University of the West Indies, the University of the West Indies is owned by the British Institute. It's a British institute owned by the British government and them friends and allies, you know. In 2016, somewhere thereabout, I think that the government of Jamaica did ask for an audit from the university for all of the money that they are giving the university to spend. And the government said, the university said them not for answer to the government of Jamaica, them answer to the British government. So you know what I talk about. Them not have to answer to the government of Jamaica, them answer to the British government. Yeah, they answer to the British government. That is why you see we're not having much people coming out of the university to defend the right of black people struggle and the right of the people worldwide, you know. You're not having much people coming out of the university who are not thinking like the white men and the white women. So until we can set up our own university, our own school, we are just, you know, graduating thief and murderers, as one songwriter would say, you know. They're graduating thief and murderers. So we see that in 2019, on the 31st of July in 2019, which is the Emancipation Eve, because we know that the 1st of August is Emancipation Day, when the shekel came off of black man and black woman feet in 1834. So on the 31st of July 2019, Glasgow and the university sign a deal where them say it's, you know, a part of a reparation where them a give back, you know, to black people, for them say Glasgow University take part and benefit from slavery. Them benefit from slavery, so them say them a give back black people some money. But how can you say you give back black people some money and you give back and you give it to the University of the West Indies? And the University of the West Indies is owned by British. And Glasgow is also owned by British. So like you're just passing money from one hand to the other, or passing whatever from one hand to the other. When the Bobo Shanti government is one of the oldest agitators for repatriation and reparation. And you have many other organizations who agitating for repatriation and reparation from them time there. The Most Right Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edward agitate for repatriation and reparation from youthhood days. Long before Jamaica gained, independent, King Emmanuel was wrestling for the rights of all people, but especially for repatriation and reparation for the black African slave children who got through the worst atrocity in human history. Yes, there's not one race, there's not another race who had suffered like the black race. We got through the worst atrocity that ever committed on human beings, So we see say Glasgow give we a slap in the face when them signed the deal on the 31st of July 2019, which is Emancipation Eve. Them signed the deal with the University of the West Indies, which is two British institute. So we, the Bobo Shanti, never, take it slightly. Cause we wasn't here plenty people talking about it. Give thanks for Empress Kabu from IRFM, who give it a highlight and say, and made it known that, the African people who live in Jamaica, who they call Jamaican through slavery and the slave trade, does not agree with the deal that was signed by Glasgow and the University of the West Indies. And them can sign whatever deal them want, but when them come and say is a repatriation, is a part of reparation, is a part of, what them call it, repatriative justice. No, we did not accept that. Well, it did not go down well with us. So we organized a march in Trinidad and Tobago where we went to TV6 and we went to TTT, that is two big media in Trinidad and Tobago, and they record our, statement and take our, sentiments and all these things, and say they was gonna show it, they was gonna, show it on their, local TV station. They did not show it. We went to some newspaper also, and they take some report, but none of them did not put anything out there, None of them did not publish anything to the public. We also came into Jamaica where we organized a demonstration where we went to CVM TV, we went to TVJ, and we went to the Gleaner Company. When we went to CVM TV, them have us out there for half an hour, then them come out and come with them video and cameras and these things and video us, and one of the lady at CVM told us that they was gonna, show it on their channel the next day or the same day. Nothing did not show. We went to TVJ. TVJ said them was not interested in our stories, in our, glory, because we don't deal with story. TVJ said them was not interested in our glory. In other words, them don't want to hear what we have to say, So we went to the Gleaner, and when we told the Gleaner what we was all about, they said no one was there to take our story. So they let me speak to a representative of the Gleaner in the Gleaner office on the phone, and he told me that no one was there to take our story. So I told him that I know that no one would want to take, this and publish it to the public, but we know that the Gleaner Company was built with slavery money in 1834. So when I told him that, he immediately said, okay, I'm gonna get someone to come and take your story. Him look like is the same person come down and take some story, take picture and take some, glory, take, the report, where we have to tell them. And them said it was gonna come in the paper the next week. We did not hear anything from the Gleaner also. The person at the Gleaner, I have him number up to this day. I can publish him name, but I won't do that. So I call him back. I have him on WhatsApp too. And I call him and I say, sir, oh, I did not see anything come in the paper. Him say, the editor is not him, is the editor. So I say, I told him, I know you are just doing a job and you are just working, for the slave master company. So we see say all of these media are working for the devil, who enslaved and murdered our foreparents, murdered black people foreparents, murdered our father, our mother, rape our sister, put our sister and our brother upon ship and take them to the western world to build up the Caribbean. And now them coming with a little trickery deal to fool some of the people some of the time. But them cannot fool all of the people all of the time, So we know that this is a trickery, by Glasgow. So we know that the university is just a puppet institute of the white men. Because when emancipation, nothing never changed, Only the beating of the slave, but, the slavery continue. When we get independent, nothing never changed. The black leaders, the white leaders, them just change the seat. Them just come out of the seat and make the black man go in at the seat and do the same thing where them made that do, See, we first two prime minister, two white men, Bustamante and Norman Manley. So we see say Marcus Garvey say any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you, and that is what the prime minister and the opposition is doing. We don't have no top scientists in the university who can tell us about the COVID-19. Them so-called COVID-19 pandemic. So we see say trickery is going on, So don't get fooled by them black people. Yeah, so we say that deal does not represent the black people, the black African descendant children, royal Ethiopian African children, who they now call Jamaican through slavery and the slave trade. That deal doesn't represent us. So the university have to know what they are doing, They did not come to the Bobo Shanti house, the Bobo Shanti government, who is one of the oldest agitator for repatriation and reparation. Neither the Bingi house. We heard that Hillary Bickles and, Vernon Shepherd and some, of them know about the deal, but they did not consult us or contact us and make we know what's going on and get our opinion, because that is one of the biggest scamming of the 21st century. And see COVID-19 come now, we don't know what them are do with the money. We not hear nothing about the 20 million pounds sterling, them say, Glasgow, give the university. Enough people don't know about it up until today. So people, you can do your research. Don't take my word for it. Yeah, the ball of them think them can represent we, but them are deal with be foolish. Chase those crazy ballhead out of town. Bubba royalty Song say Rasta say love. Check it out on YouTube. Nice video.
Rasta love, you a Rasta love. Rasta man me first, yes a blessed love. Ja Rasta love, you a Rasta love. Rasta man say peace and love. True Rasta say love. Ballet say war. Ballet mat the extra Rastafari my car. Rasta say love. Ballet say war. Ballet love we see him brother lying on the tar. True Rasta say love. Ballet say war. Ballet mat the extra Rastafari my car. Rasta say love. Ballet say war. Ballet love we see him brother lying on the tar. True Rasta say atta. Ballet say shatter. Rasta blessed and the ballet say kappa. Atta red a fire. Rasta man a blaze it higher. Rasta say go you not treated. Ballet say people feed dead. Ballet say them a go paint the city well red. Rasta up a bobo hill a wall of permit. Holy Emmanuel we praise instead. Emperor Selassie high. Rasta say love. Ballet say war. Ballet mat the extra Rastafari mark.